Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Couple squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Well, good God, you heard it straight from the dulcet tones of Pinky Salmon. Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means we're all sick. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle. And I'm joined as always by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators. Sinatra says...
Yep.
And P to the dub is Polydub.
Yep. Hello.
Perfect intros, guys.
God damn it.
I'm not sick. I just have the poops.
You know when you're trying to hold back the cough and it just makes itself known anyway?
I do. As it just so happens, I've had a weekend of that.
Yeah.
I just woke up on Saturday feeling absolutely shit. And it was all day Sunday. And it was all day today. I have pulled my stomach muscles from coughing fits. My throat feels like I've fucking drank a concoction of fucking pyrite and
Spit it out.
demon jizz.
Jeez, all right.
I've sat here, I've got a throat numbing spray, I've got a dry and tickly cough syrup, I've got a mucousy cough syrup, I've got a bottle of Jägermeister, because,
mucousy cough. It's called an expectorant. Don't call it a mucousy cough.
That's what it says.
Don't listen to his pretentious ass. It's an expectorant, whatever.
Right? It doesn't say expectorant on it, you prick. It says mucus
Actually,
cough.
it's called a expectoronius 5000.
Everything
Harry
sounds
Potter
better
medicine.
than mucus, regardless of how Latinesque it might sound.
Isn't mucus Latin for snot?
Probably.
It sounds right, sure.
It's right. It sounds about right, doesn't it? Excuse me. Get used to that sound, guys. The foreigner went and brought me all of this shit before she went to work. And the spray, every time I spray it, it hits the back of my throat. It makes me gag. I would make a terrible gay man. But the Jaeger, she just went, actually, this is what we do back in foreign when we're sick, because it's made with 56 botanicals. And I'm like, well, shit, that's more than KFC.
He's absent at that point.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Yeah, I still got something to enjoy myself. Well, then Jaeger.
Yeah, Jaeger tastes like fucking dog shit.
And
I like licorice
tastes like
too.
dog
I
shit.
hate Jaeger.
Absinthe tastes fucking horrible.
You're not
Unfortunately,
making it right.
well, probably no, but I'm just having a sip of Jaeger now and then, you know. It's made with 56 herbs, Sinatra. That's gotta be good for you. That's like fucking 4 KFCs.
It's got that big bitters energy.
It's some good shit. But the good news is I did have my computer updated over the weekend, and I caught it, Polly. I went in and I went, why isn't my microphone coming up on OBS? Oh, there was an update. I managed to change it all from default. I caught it before the stream. Normally, because we've all been caught by that. Not this time. Not this time.
You're ahead of the game.
Hell yeah, man. I am just a giant head. In fact, Polly, you are the big one today.
Yeah, I'm the biggest. Look at this. That's frightening. This is
been complaining so much about being shrunk down. How do you feel about this one? Are you feeling powerful?
No, I feel like a tiny otter still that's staring inside of a little dollhouse going, why is everyone having such a good time in there?
We're not. We're sick. You're not allowed in. This is the quarantine. So, Sinatra, you got the poops?
Yeah, I think I ate something funky yesterday.
The self-inflicted poops.
Well, you be careful. There's no plastic wraps on them stool tops. I'm just saying. If you're gonna run out of your neck, you just make it to the bathroom first.
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't understand
I
any
took
of
some.
that.
I took some Imodium, so I'm probably not going to be pooping again for like 3 days.
Ah, good for you, man. Save it all up for a special occasion. Yeah. What about you, Polly? What's up with you? Why are you so ill? Why are we all so ill?
No, I just woke up with a. Well, okay, I went to sleep with a tickle in my throat, and I woke up sick. You know what that is? That's what happened to me. And so I feel like I feel more foggy-headed than usual. I was talking to a lady friend earlier on today, and sometimes you appreciate the bants that like a lady friend can offer, where you do the barbs back and forth and the whatnot, and, and the quick repartee. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm feeling a little bit foggy-headed, and she said, "How do you know the difference?"
Ha!
Got it. Gotcha.
and I'm like, I'm too foggy-headed to have a quick retort, so I say, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's well, very good. Well done. She's like, damn, Polly must be sick. He's not pissed off at me. Viper, I see out in the chat saying Drunken will blame me. Well, let's just put it this way, Viper. You came in on Sinatra's stream one before last. Came into his Twitch channel with a chest infection, right? And you were talking into a microphone, which went directly into my ears. And I'll tell you what, I was pretty poorly the next week. So yeah, I am blaming you.
Yeah, she came in here sounding like Patty and/or Selma.
Yeah. and now look what happened. You've given Polly a foggy head. Sinatra's got the poops. And me, I've lost the one thing I had, my dulcet tones, my beautiful voice. I'm never going to be a jazz singer now, Polly.
Oh, God. All of our lives have been ruined.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the weekend thing, because I'm I got to take 2 of these codeine pills, but I'm terrible at taking pills, so they take me a hot minute. So, Sinatra, how was your weekend?
Oh, not too bad. After the big show we had Saturday, I woke up with an extreme hangover and decided, man, I'm going to take some of that money I made and go get my kids new beds. So I drove down to IKEA, spent the day down there. Miss Sin stayed home with the kids. I had a day trip by myself to IKEA. I bought some fancy cups. I bought new beds for the kids. I went out and got fucking wasted at the bar by myself. I think the bartender was trying to hit on me because he kept giving me shots.
Oh. I was with you until you said he.
Right. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's great.
Oh.
No, he's a nice guy. And he's like, hey, do you want to try these shots I made? I'm like, yeah. He's like, this is a blue kamikaze. This is called the liquid marijuana. This is called the pumpkin pie with whipped cream. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And he's like handing them out to a few other people. And there was a wedding party over there. Like, I'm here. The wedding party is over there. And they kept ordering the shots. He's like, you want to try one? I'm like, yeah, give it over here. So I had a bunch of those. It was a fun night. Then I jumped on a Flashcast when I got back to the hotel.
This reminds me of a story.
Oh, go on. Well, I take this other pill. Go on. Yeah,
Okay.
it took me all that time to take one pill.
You said it was one of those days before we start, so I'm going to start telling stories. I'm going to start spinning.
Yeah, I was really, because Polly comes in, I'm just like, look, mate, I'm glad you showed up. Well, it's close to on time.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Drunken, why do you sound like a muscular black guy from Texas all of a sudden?
That's strange, your boy Pat, because I just saw you in chat saying I sound like you now. So are you calling yourself a muscular black guy from Texas? Is he from Texas?
Yes.
Is he muscular?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, is he?
So drunk.
Oh, indeed he is.
Well, then I'm honoured.
So chat's asking me to talk about it. Yes, we did get a new member last night to the comic club, Olga K. Thank you very much. I don't normally like to bring that up on other people's channels, but I did there.
You did, didn't you? I was there. We witnessed it.
Like four people in the chat were like, how come you didn't talk about this? I don't like to talk about that on other people's channels. This is their show.
He knows I'm a bitter, bitter man.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Oi, Drunken, Do you also believe that the UK is not part of Europe simply because you're an island that isn't physically attached to the continent? I'll bet you my British World War II relics that you are.
Oh, I love that AaA Shogun. You came up with an argument and then you argued yourself. Thank you very much for the 5. Do I believe that the UK is not a part of Europe? No, I believe the UK is not a part of the EU because we're not a part of the EU. However, Europe has always confused me. I'm not sure what's what. It's like Asia. Is Russia in Asia? Does anyone know?
Only when you cross the Mongol border.
The what?
You see, that wasn't exactly a straight answer, was it?
You said, is Russia part of Asia?
Yeah.
Only when you cross the Mongol border.
I swear to God, I thought he said only when you get manga from borders.
That would make more sense.
I swear to Christ, that's what I heard. I was like,
that was my first good laugh of the day. Thank you. I needed that.
You tell us Steve Dave for $1.99. So at least I'm not the only one sick the day after my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Steve Dave. Still got a job to do, so chat, fix the goddamn ratio, or achoo. Or that's what's going in your Thanksgiving dinner, fuckers. Oh shit, it's Thanksgiving week, isn't it?
It's always time for patriotism. Really quick, Paul Farrell, thank you for the $19 and the demonstration of your own patriotism. Bagged a good-sized doe this past Sunday for meat. Oh, hey, well done. Well done.
nice.
It was a clean kill. The 300 grain jacketed soft point bullet I used for reloading put a nice hole in the heat and liquefied the majority of both lungs. Nice. A 300 grain jacketed soft point? What the fuck cartridge are you shooting, man? Like a...
Did I ever tell you about
It liquefied the lung. Are you sure you didn't shoot me? Because that's exactly how I feel right now.
Was it like a light 45? I'm going to guess. 4570? 4570? I'm thinking. Because, yeah, I mean, it's got to be something big bore getting up there at 300 grains. I mean, think about that for a second. A jacketed soft point. I mean, there's not a lot of Spitzer bullets that are that heavy. There are some. There's like 416, 375. Some really heavy 338s. Anyway, Paul Farrell, well done. That's awesome, man. I hope it was a whitetail because that's good venison. And C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. Drunkle, quit being a whiny Welsher and go find a fucking voice. Also,
no. Why?
Why does the duck talk? Why is it Australian? I don't like it.
Why is it insulting me?
So C. Thomas for the $2 said, Drunko, quit being a whiny Welsher and go find your fucking boys. I said, also, hey, Polly, and remember the leftists who are anti-Kyle and pro-pedo, #fact. Well, I don't know if they're pro-pedo. What I think they are is they have no principles. And it should be said like that. It's just, so they'll be pro anything as long as it temporarily supports their narrative. It's called an argument of convenience.
Not very fucking convenient, though, is it?
Well, it's convenient for them. Like, in the meantime, it's like, oh, hey, cool.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is
JK.
Hi Drunkle, hope you
JK.
better soon so I can mock you without feeling guilty.
Ah, it's nice. Thank you very much, JK, for the $20 and the kind words, should we say?
And then
Sorry,
Lion
it's
Patriot
awesome.
with the you bloody fool for $9.50. Like and share the stream, y'all. Yeah, well, that's the nicest thing of all.
Is it though?
Well, yeah, he's telling other people that the stream's so good that they should go tell other people to watch it because they'll enjoy it as well. That's
Yeah,
nice.
no, I mean I get that, but like, is it the nicest thing of all? Like, feeling healthy is.
You know,
Or you
a
mean in
little
a
bit off
broad
topic.
sense?
do you
No.
know the gimmick Twitter accounts? Where it's like toilets with threatening auras and the X with threatening auras. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
We have an otter with a threatening aura. I just looked over at the stream, and I noticed.
Seen that?
No, I didn't
Where
have the
are
stream
we,
window
John Boy?
popped
If
up.
I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Never be pro-pedo.
No, I mean, sage advice right there, Chris Palmer. Thank you for the 5.
Yeah.
It's not difficult, is it?
Torpedo.
It's a bit, oh, that's good. It's not hard, is it? It's not hard to be pro-pedo. Generally, you could look at the guy from the Lost Prophets. I used to love the Lost Prophets when I was younger, and then that came out with the whole lead singer, and it's like, do you know what? I haven't actually listened to them since. And I'm down with the whole separate the art from the artist thing and everything, but honestly, if I listen to that album now, I just feel dirty in myself. And I didn't even pay for that album. I got it for free.
I also got myself a nice 8-point buck this weekend. Not shooting anything fancy, just simple 150 grain .308.
That'll do it. It'll do it.
And there was another one there. Hold on, let me pull it up here. We got the loads.
Paul Farrell for the 950 with the bloody boo. It was a 450 Bushmaster out of my big bore AR. Okay, all right. I'm man enough to admit it. Little jelly. I'm a little jelly.
A little bit.
Sinatra and I have talked about the Bushmaster, man. The 450 Bushmaster is a fucking beast.
We both want to master the bush.
No,
I told you for $1.
Sick, man.
Did you guys hear that the Denver DA filed a civil case against Rittenhouse? Can he do that? Denver, Colorado, the DA of the city in a different state where the crime didn't occur.
I should imagine it's going to be the first of many civil cases. How well they do
I'm not a lawyer. I'm a doctor, so I gotta talk to Ricada about some of this stuff because that doesn't seem right.
I mean, yeah, you can, but how well they will do is a different story. I don't see them doing very well at all. This is the fucking. We've seen people doubling down and everything, even though obviously it did happen. Oh, he did get off on self-defense. Well, not get off on self. He was acquitted. And people are still saying, no, he's a terrorist, he's a murderer, he's a white supremacist, he's a nationalist and all that. This is their doubling down, man. And when all this goes wrong for him as well, that's still not going to change anything because the kind of people we're talking about here don't deal well with being wrong.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It turns out my company will not help me with my $1,000 traffic violation.
Wow.
So I will have to either pay the ticket or pay a lawyer. So to Sanute's relief, I'm retiring this gimmick.
No, the gimmick is fine, just not during the news.
$1,000 traffic violation. Was it you who ran through that fucking parade yesterday? Holy shit. $1,000.
All right.
Well,
See, Thomas, thank you for the dollar.
Either way, good luck, man.
Polly, you say the pro-pedo leftists have no principles, but that part is already a given. How can anyone be pro-pedo and have principles? They are pro-pedo and anti-self-defense. Well, they would be. Well, this is my point, to Thomas, is that they would be if some conservative or whatever the fuck, some elected GOP official or whatever were to have been have that charge in their past, they would never shut up about it as the worst thing in the world. That's what I mean. Mm-hmm. If Joy Reid were to have engaged in an act of self-defense, they would be, oh my God, self-defense has been written into the Constitution. It's a pre-existing natural right. What's wrong with you? Of course it was self-defense. This is what I'm saying. It's all arguments of convenience. Yeah. It's not coming from any place of this is what is right and this is what is wrong, allowing for exceptions in extreme circumstances. No, they just argue whatever, whenever, for whatever.
Yeah.
Well, no, not for whatever, to forward the narrative.
Well, but their narrative, which, I mean, and when it doesn't add up, it's fingers in the ears. La, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You can give them source after source after source, but they won't read it. They won't watch a video. They didn't watch the videos. Do you know what I've seen now?
They certainly didn't watch the trial.
No, fuck no. I mean, I watched the trial. It was readily available to everyone.
Do you?
The key takeaway from that is that how can I put this? It goes so far, and other people have made this point, but it's worth making again. It goes so far that they will just make shit up and repeat it over and over again. Oh, he crossed the AR, he crossed state lines with an AR. No, he didn't. But doesn't matter. We're still going to repeat it. He's a racist. He shot 3 white people.
Yeah.
He's a white nationalist by killing off white people. It doesn't matter.
He was out drinking at a bar the day he got bail. Do you know the first thing I would do if I got bail?
Yeah, right. Like, what's everybody understand about that one? Good point. Good point. Sorry, it's not true.
Drunkle, do you have double jeopardy laws over there?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, we don't have Alex Trebek, but then neither do you anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, no, we do not.
Sorry, Polly.
And Kohler
was
asks,
that
why
too
the hell
far,
is Polly
mate?
so big? I'll tell you in Kohler why Polly's so big. Because Drunkle is the living embodiment of be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. I said, why am I getting so small? And he goes, oh, you don't like being small? And now I'm kaiju building stomping big. It's
You got a monkey paw.
so,
You got
yeah,
my
there it is.
monkey paw. I like that. That's good.
It is. See, Thomas, thank you for the $1. Joy Reid ain't got no principles. She got an IQ higher than 10 rolling around her old ass. She's allowed to have, in my opinion. You got a little spicy there, and I had to drop some shit there, C-Tom. Sorry.
Nice. Vladimir Dragonoff throws a $5 super chat saying, random fact, my favourite kind of fact. Manfred von Richthofen, a.k.a. the Baron, was 25 when he was killed. Was that the Red Baron? The flying ace?
Wasn't it the doctor from Call of Duty Zombies?
I need about 350.
I don't know.
The SUV of Peace Driver is a Oh, okay. This one's okay to read. The SUV of Peace Driver is not only a pedo. He got out of jail 3 days ago with a $1,000 bail for pimping out a 16-year-old, but he didn't do muffin. Notice how that story just completely disappeared. And even worse than that, there were people who were like, that's what Wisconsin deserves after letting Kyle Rittenhouse go. Like, you shitty motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it's clear what's going on, is it? You look at Kyle Rittenhouse versus Timothy Simpkins, 1 day bail, fucking out the next day. The first thing he did was have a party. No one says anything about that. He shot a teacher in the back. I mean, this is an actual school shooting because he was bullied over having a nice car, which is a thing.
Dude.
But no one talks about that. Literally no one talks about that.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. I will continue to say it. We have 2 different justice systems in the U.S. right now, and it is fucking terrifying.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say that, because, obviously Biden did the crime bill. So that, but I am saying there is definitely 100% a race thing going on here.
No, it's not even a race thing. Look at January 6th. Those people have been arrested and kept in solitary confinement since January 6th.
But
they have been kept in solitary confinement for 11 months. Still there to this day. Mm-hmm. They fucking did. They had Gage Grosskreutz in custody, a rioter with an illegal pistol, which is a felony, that actually did cross state lines, and he didn't even get arrested. He was actually supported in suing the state. We have 2 separate justice systems here right now.
Did lose a bicep, though, didn't he?
To the point where even Elizabeth Warren came out and said, the way we're keeping these people at the January 6th protest is not okay.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I'm referring more to the court of public opinion here of how people view Rittenhouse and how people view Simpkins, how people viewed fucking Sandman, and he didn't even raise a hand. He didn't even say anything. He didn't utter a word, and yet people were calling for him to be locked up. Now, I mean, when he didn't make a single action, you've got to put it down to one thing here, haven't you? And we know what that one thing is the colour of his goddamn skin.
I think it is more insidious than that. I think it is 100% the political ideology he was acting on behalf of.
You get more insidious than that. You don't even know that Rittenhouse is Republican.
No, you don't.
Well, exactly. So
it's not the fact that he acted pro this. He acted anti this.
Well, it wasn't even
he didn't act pro
that, was
he
it?
acted anti-white.
He didn't allow a BLM riot to fucking set fire to a gas station. The bastard.
And that is apparently anti-Y.
Well, that's anti-BLM apparently, which says a lot about that fucking place.
All right, I have to poop. I'm turning. I'll be right back.
You go poop. Polly, I've moved you around a little bit now, so hopefully you can see more of the news when I bring it up.
Well, Chris Palmer says, I hope Polly has an umbrella back there. I'd like to think that I'm close enough to the building that I'm under the overhang.
Like an old.
That you didn't leave me actually like out in the rain. You didn't, did you?
There is an awning because some people like to go out and enjoy their drinks out on the patio in the beer garden. But if you notice, actually, have a move your hair, then your cigarette's still going, so you're not getting wet. You're all right.
Well, but it's my glass of bourbon I'm concerned about. I mean, it's less.
Your glass of bourbon is inside.
No, but I can't. Well, I mean, look how much there is there. That's not even a drop of liquid on, for a kaiju-sized otter.
At this point, this is my glass of bourbon, and
apparently, yeah,
I think you find
been appropriated.
It's Jägermeister. It's made with 56 different botanicals, and it's very good for a very bad cough and a very sore throat. That's what I'm told anyway. And I tell you what, even if it isn't helping my sore throat, Polly, it's making me care less about it. But my butterballs threw $1. Said it was an overweight ticket for a semi as you would say. Cop pretty much performed entrapment since he pulled me over before I was able to go to the nearest weigh scale, which I was supposed to be allowed to do. Well, shit, well, get a lawyer then.
No, hold on. Who says semi?
Sorry?
Who says semi?
Americans, as in like a truck.
Yeah, well, I know you meant a truck, but I think the only Americans who say semi are the same ones that say rough when they mean the thing that covers the house.
Oh, I hate it when Binger kept saying that. Rough tough Koreans.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. That's an odd one, man.
Well, I mean, throughout the whole thing, I was just sat there, just constantly triggered every time someone said juror.
As in,
go on.
Like as in someone sitting on a jury?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that called? What's one person on a jury called, Polly?
A jurist.
Well played. We we got a new game tonight as well. It's one that I've been threatening to do for a while.
Carol Soldier, thank you for the $1. Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, sanctified. The trash Rittenhouse took out was taken to the woodshed over the shed. Wow. Hold on. Okay, Carol Soldier's referencing Pedro Pascal, played the Mandalorian, that he came out with some dumb shit talking about the victims of
Game of Thrones. Hell of an actor. Again, yeah, separate.
Yeah, but with some shit politics. And that's life sometimes, man. I hate that.
Yeah,
but it's art from the artist. You already said that. Sometimes I just let it go. Other times I can't do it. Sometimes it's just like, no, you're such
yeah.
You know,
as I said,
it's irrational.
The Lost Prophets, Jimmy Savile, Gary Glitter, Gordon Ramsay.
Carol Soldier makes a good point though that Gino Carano is still in limbo with her job over that tweet. Yeah, but Pedro Pascal can. Fuck around like he did, dumbass. Kaiju Size River Rat donated $1.
Wow.
And says, boom, me am need my whiskey now. I'm gonna start thumping on the building wall. It's okay. It looks like it's made of brick. It looks pretty solid.
Oh, it's got a roof and everything. It's not one of those flat top pubs. Yeah, you know what a flat top pub is?
Is it what it sounds like it is?
It's a pub with a flat top, yeah, but it's synonymous with being in a shitty area. Oh, shit.
Oh, look at that. Nice. JK.
Hey, Drunkle, feel free to celebrate our Thanksgiving with a steak on me.
Do you know, Jake, thank you so much, my mate. That is actually, I'll tell you what, because on Thursdays, Thursdays used to be the day when I used to go to my grandfather's with my mother, and we would have dinner down there. But he died January at about a year and a half ago, and so we have it might be 2.5. Bloody hell, time flies, doesn't it? So, but ever since then, me and my mum have still gone out and had dinner, just me and her. Anyway, we like trying to carry that shit on. And that is on Thursdays. And, of course, your Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So I think, mate, I will use that money to treat it to a nice steak. And that equates to about 40 English pounds as well, which is how much 2 decent steaks is going to cost in the restaurant that I'm going to take her to. So, JK, I assure you, that is exactly what that money will go towards. Thank you very much. And I shall let her know that is courtesy of JK49. Very generous of you, mate.
Extremely so. JK Smith.
What was it? Sweet and sour Jaden Smith. What did you say?
I said, what? No,
What?
I said Jake hates a generous. I'm foggy-headed. I said Jake hates a generous man.
I'm foggy-headed.
For Christ's sake.
I'm foggy-throated.
Foggy-throated.
I'm foggy-throated.
I was going to tell a story. Spinning
right.
yarns.
Wait, before you do, hold on, real quick. Vladimir Dragonoff threw a $5 super chat, correcting himself, saying it was the Red Baron. I thought as much. Thank you very much, Vladimir Dragonoff. And Blake Blecker throws a $5 super chat, saying R.I.P. Grunkle. Wait, is that me? Or did the guy who played Grunkle die? Oh, God, I don't know anymore. Thank you very much, Blake Blecker. Right, story time with Kaiju Polly.
Actually, I think I forgot. Remember when I made Glowy Otter? He had the G-Man suit on and the glasses, and he glowed green. Remember?
Glotter, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I lost him.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I don't know. He disappeared off in Area 51 or something. I can't find it.
Was he ever there?
Man in Black. Oh, the Otter in Black. And
Can you
I went through a lot of trouble. He even had a little FBI badge and everything.
Dude, I had to sit there and I had to organ because I got a lot of drunkle heads, you know. I got fucking wigs and fucking hats, and I got the Queen.
Sure.
She needs her own folder. She refuses to share. I got loads and loads of these things, so I had to when I made my new computer, I had to transfer things over. I was like, right, today is it was like moving house, you know, and going, right, we're gonna get rid of the junk that we don't need, and it turns out I need all of it. But now it started off nicely curated, nicely put into all these folders, and I knew exactly where to get everything. What do I need a guest head? What, is Omegon joining us? Boom, it's under the guest folder, you know. Oh, what do I need Blunkle? Boom, it's under the heads folder. Oh, am I going to change scenes because it's turned into boom, it's under the scenes folder. Fucking smashed it, but now, it just all gets cluttered again, doesn't it? So what I'm saying is, you stupid otter, but also, I understand how that happened. Blecker throws $2 saying, your grandpa. Oh, Grunkle, right, I get you. Yeah, thank you very much, mate, yeah. I'm sure he'd appreciate that if he was still alive. Thank you very much for the $2, Blake Blecker. So is that your story, that you lost Glotter?
No.
So what is your story?
All right, here's the story.
Okay.
Ooh, story time. Perfect.
Yeah. It's yarn spinning time. Get ready here, all. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm ready to spin or bundle.
Hitting on women is not usually the thing that a lot of people think that it is. You know, these pickup artists on YouTube and whatnot, and they even have
on women. Right? I thought you said hitting 9 women. God damn!
Did you line them up and just punch one after the other?
And
why did the other 8 stay after the first one got punched? I don't understand. I just.
Right. Oh, what a beginning.
So drunk, I cannot get up.
I know how to start a story. So drunk, I cannot stand up. Ghost of the Glowy, $2. Polly did not lose me. I deleted myself to escape the pain of being a CIA glow-in-the-dark otter. Oh, is that what happened? Actually, it was an FBI glow-in-the-dark otter, but, you know, they cross over, I'm sure.
He's a monster.
The alphabet otter, as it were. Okay, so you know these pickup artists, and some of them have the fucking nerve to charge money for courses and books and all, and whatever CD-ROMs, because some of them are like real fucking old and they're still talking about how to pick up ladies. You know what I'm talking about, Coffee Man?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm Coffee Man.
Yeah, well. I know.
I muted on OBS though, so when you said Coffee Man, everyone was like, "What?"
Oh.
Only you heard me cough.
We can all still hear him.
I would have got away with it if you hadn't have told everyone. Fucking
you explained this to me and I still dropped the ball. It's okay. I'm foggy-headed today. Man. It's cool. Hitting on women is not as straightforward. Just flirting. Flirting is what I mean to say. With women is not as straightforward as some jackasses who have no experience in talking to women at all will make it sound. You know what I mean? There are always these little, 5'3" munchkin manlets You know, they go to the gym and bulk up a little bit, wear a stupid ass shirt, no undershirt with the fucking button down to like the third button with a big gold chain hanging. You've seen these guys on YouTube. I have. Far and I have watched them late night to hear their advice. And it's like the worst stuff ever. It's like you walk up to a lady and you start giving them negs. Have you? Yeah, I know. Watch what I'm saying. But you know the whole thing about negging someone?
Yeah.
A red hair dye doesn't look good on most women, but you make it work. And somehow that's supposed to, trigger psychological. That's bullshit, man.
I like your eyes. You got these beady little Satan eyes.
I will say that in my experience, women are ridiculously competitive with each other. So if you could somehow drop a compliment that makes her feel good while also superior, she'll probably.
Yeah, but that agreed. But that's different than negging women. Like if you're saying like something to the effect of like I was bored in the bar tonight until I spotted you. Okay, yeah, you singled her out, you made her feel special. Yeah, but that's not the same thing. I mean, I guess that's negging every other woman.
And now I'm extra bored.
I am now bored plus.
Tell me a story. Entertain me, woman. My God. I mean, you can't just be pretty. You got to be able to talk too. You know,
tell me about how you got those scars.
Dude, I can't put that story on.
Yeah, Jonathan Gay says they're ridiculous. And they are. And Molly Okami with the face slap. See, I hear you.
I don't think that's necessarily a woman thing. I think that's just a vain people thing. And I fucking despise vanity. Male or female, I fucking hate it.
No, that is a strictly woman thing. Because if a woman ever came up to me and was like, other guys do this, but I don't like it. But when you do it, I like it. I'm like, oh, well, okay. Like, it doesn't make me feel good. It's like, oh, you're just picky.
Yeah,
but women
but then you
don't see it that way. They are competitive with each other, and then they get competitive with you, and that's how you get the good blowjob. So that's not
mind that, there's still the Da Vinci guys still exist, and you can't tell me
right.
They're not all about the looks.
They are 100% in act that we talked
about. I just don't believe it, man.
What was I saying? Oh, okay. So here's the story. Most women out there are not the kind of women that you're going to encounter on social media. The influencers, the one that are going to tell you how to hit on women or whatever. Talk to a woman who represents like 90% of most women. Talk to like a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most of them have all the insecurities that a lot of us have. And here goes the story. I can do a pretty good slickster wink. Okay. I picked it up because I watch a lot of old movies, right? You always have the old detective and you'll see the woman and he'll go, and he'll even put that little
yeah
when he does it. You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Right?
I'm all right at that myself, actually. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. And it's a good move. But all you're doing is, I noticed you, I'm attracted to you, and I'm smiling to you, and I'm going to drop you a little wink. That's all it is. And hopefully it's not considered lurid or creepy. If it is, well, it's not your fault because you didn't really do anything lurid or creepy. You were just saying hi or hello or noticing you, right? I remember it was about like 3 months ago when the weather wasn't bitter outside. And I'm at a barbecue and I'm talking to this girl or whatever, and we're having this fun little flirty conversation. And I went away to the cooler to get a cold beer. I open it up and I'm saying, and I look back and she's looking at me, and I cut her one of those, and she says, Did you just wink at me? I can't. Don't wink at me.
Well, it's just your eyes. You can do what you want.
Now.
I was like, no. If somebody says that, you have to go, no. You think I would wink at you?
Well, I said, cool.
I thought I had shit in my eye, but it turns out it was just you were in my field of vision.
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the part of the yarn that counts. Here's the punchline. I said, cool, and drank my beer like, all right, then. Misunderstandings were apparently afoot or whatever the fuck, right? Her friend comes up to me like an hour and a half, 2 hours later and said, why'd you go ahead and talking to her?
Fix this for me?
This is an ice cream shop.
Okay, can you guys fix this for me? And can I get a scoop of chocolate, please?
The Tempest Monk donated $15, just trying to make my cheese. Fuck you too. Okay, he asked me what the donation was for Trappist Monks. I told him it was 15, and I was wrong. So let me go find the Trappist Monks, and I'll play that one. But in the meantime, Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just because then everyone gets to see Travis
I
Monks.
was talking to him, not you.
Oh.
You're doing this
whatever.
for free. How is that generous?
So, a friend comes up to me and says, "Well, why was she really likes you? She really do okay. So why does she react that way? Just general insecurity that a guy would wink at her. She didn't know what to do with it. She just didn't know what to do with it.
What?
And that's the reality of male-female interaction. You got to put a woman in a place of comfort, and sometimes, like, I'm not trying to be the pickup artist. I'm trying to make just a point of humanity here. That you can flirt with a woman who's, thinks you're cute, thinks you're funny, and she just doesn't know how to react to it, and just kind of like giggles her way out of it and doesn't flirt back. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
just pointing it out. There's my story.
I go for the Larry David technique. Yeah, just there's a lot of repeating what they have just said. Makes them feel as though they're in control of the conversation.
I feel like
so let's just say, for the sake of argument, somebody were to say to you, let's say your name is Clive.
Millard Duke.
Millard. Okay, so you're like, she says, "Oh, Millard, you have such nice hair. I really like your haircut." And then you say, "Yes, I am Millard. I have nice hair. I got a good haircut."
I got nice hair. You like my hair?
Oh,
that's condescending.
No, but it's not. No, because it's not.
That's not repeating what they said back to them,
that is,
man.
no, but no, it is though. It's because for one, it's showing that you've just listened to them, right? It's giving them control of the situation, because then you do that, and then they got something to say next as well, right? And also it's completely friendly. It's not like winking at them from across the other side of a room.
I feel like the wink is a lot better than just being a repeat machine.
Well, I mean, Sinatra's the one here with a live-in girlfriend, so.
All right, here we go.
And by bad guys, I mean monks. Trappist monks. You cheese-making bastards, die!
There we go.
Right, I got a capsule of this, what was it? The anti-mucus, what'd you call it?
Sinatra's got a capsule.
What now? Well, you don't like capsule? What's wrong with capsule? See, I'm flirting with you.
The extra syllable.
Yeah, it's just capsule, man.
It's not. It's capsule, and it wasn't an extra syllable. It was just an extra emphasis on the U. Sinatra doesn't know what syllables are. I didn't say capsule. Capsule.
That's what the fuck he says. Capsule.
Capsule. Right, I've got a lid full of this fucking... what was it you were calling the mucus, the anti-mucusy stuff?
An expectorant.
The unexpecting capsule of medicine.
If you go to a pharmacy and you say, "I want the
well,
anti-mucus stuff," the pharmacist is going to say, "Yeah, the expectorants are over there."
She's not. She's going to go, "Oh, you want the
Hold on,
anti-mucus
she?
stuff?
It
We
could
got
be a
anti-mucus
he.
stuff."
The guy-
She's flirting with me.
No, the chemist for you Brits
It's
at my
it's
local
a pharmacist.
Oh,
Actually,
really? That's just Aussies who do that?
It's an apothecary.
we got some laudanum here for you. It's really going to make you feel better.
Take this cocaine and bleed into this pot.
That's one of the reasons I'm loving Deadwood, is all the people who go down to Chinatown to buy laudanum. It's like, wow, this is old timey. I'm digging it.
You've got
now all
demons
China
in your
does
blood.
is give us fentanyl.
You need to
products.
need to eat some lead over it. Well, I got to do.
If you stop and you think about it, they've been doing the opium thing for a while, because they had opium dens, and then they had laudanum, and now they got fucking fentanyl. What is it with them in that?
I don't know.
It's on your channel. I don't care.
How do they say capsule?
Capsule.
Wow, I wish I could speak well. I'm gonna knock back this fucking horrible menthol shit, and then I'm gonna make a weird noise because I've just had some horrible menthol shit, and then we're gonna do the news.
So, to answer Polly's question, what is it with China? It is that it sucks to live there, and they want to be fucked up all the time.
Well, I don't know. They seem to ship most of their stuff. You know what? I forgot. I've got fish cannon. Did I even add that to my donation list? Because I think fish cannon happened one time. Fish cannon, it's awesome. Anyway.
Never in my life have I said I need some Jägermeister to get rid of the taste in my mouth. Oh, God, that made it worse. Oh.
What was in your mouth before?
That was the menthol cough medicine.
No.
And now I was like, oh, let's have some Jaeger to take the taste out. And now it was just menthol Jaeger. Right.
Jaeger's already a tough drink.
It's all right when you're sipping. I'm not doing shots of it, but it's got 56 botanicals in it. Basically medicine. User unknown throws $1 saying, wasn't it the Brits that got China hooked on opium? I've got to plead the fifth, but I'm there, I'm afraid, mate. I was born in 86. Even then, if it was in the 90s, I was but a child. I couldn't... if it did happen, I swear to God I'm innocent. On that note, though, if you want to be like the wonderful JK, who threw a fantastic 50 buying steak this Thursday for my mother and myself, my mother and I, no, it is me and my mum, to celebrate Thanksgiving, then you too can support this podcast, our channels, and indeed ourselves by throwing us your hard-earned cash at streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle, streamlabs.com/polydub-live, and streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says-live streams, or there is the cheeky super chat option found at the bottom of the chat box, so all the world can judge you by your spelling mistakes. But if you don't have the money to spare, or you just don't feel like it, that's cool too. We're just glad you're here. Let's get into the goddamn news.
And 50 on mine has Jessica Alba bringing you Thanksgiving cookies. I mean, what more could you ask for? Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on.
Ferry from Finley says, wait, Drunkel's only 35. I'm 34, you little bitch. I turned 35 in December. December 25th, there will be a birthday stream.
There we go. Okay, I got the screen up. All
right, here we go.
You guys are all chilling your $50 donations.
What?
Mine's $12 cheaper, and it's an amazing duck.
I didn't.
Oh my god!
Chill
I forgot.
I forgot that talks in Australian, and it's only $9.50.
I've got a duck that chases people and asks them why are they running, and I've also got an army of ducks who all do a battle cry at the same time.
My ducks are talking about traps, though.
It's not a real duck, though, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
This one's for your mama.
Thank you, Chris Palmer. I'll make sure she gets it. Thank you very good. Thank you very much, mate. Right, let's news it up. Starting off with Babylon B. Carl Rittenhouse asked to step outside and defend the courthouse while verdict is being read.
We had this Friday, but it's good for double.
You're bringing up Babylon B. I think you did, actually. Yeah, fair enough. I did, actually, I'll go back to the one I had before. Oh no! 85,000 Trump ballots found inside Biden's colon. It was a remarkable day when America, for the first time in all of history, had a female president for about 85 minutes because the current president had to go and get his ass blasted.
Yeah, butt stuff.
Yeah, butt stuff
so
going
to
on.
speak.
The reason I brought that one up was because, of course, I want to say happy birthday to Mark Ruffalo, the guy who plays the Incredible Hulk, and on Twitter,
you Marxist prick.
Actually,
not you, Ruffalo.
The Incredible Sulk. He said, "We come together to mourn the lives lost due to the same racist system that devalues black lives and devalued the lives of Anthony and Jojo." Jojo.
That's what he had the kids call him, and that's how Ruffalo knows him.
Does this
Jojo from Jodeci?
No, Jojo from prison. Fucking the people who die. Like he's actually people. I've seen people going. No one is calling them heroes. No one's deifying them. Yeah, like no one deified fucking George Floyd. I've seen murals of him with an actual halo around his head. You know,
and
this
wings.
guy was not and wings. This guy was not a good guy.
To the point where God himself struck it down by lightning.
God himself, Sinatra. Mark Ruffalo, the guy with erectile dysfunction, somehow has the worst fucking takes online. Now, Trump's tweets were something, mate, but Ruffalo, put the fucking phone down, bruh.
Trump's tweets were funny. Ruffalo's are just sad.
They really are. They make me sad. They made me sad that Ruffalo actually thinks these things. He's sat there. We come together to mourn the lives lost. Oh, I'll tell you what then, Mark. How could we have avoided this? Don't try and disarm someone with a gun. Don't try and hit them over the head with a skateboard. And don't point a gun at them. I mean, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Polly, I've been sat here for, almost an hour now, and I've not done either of those things. It's that easy. And that is why I'm still alive.
I had a tweet go viral, kind of, over the weekend. It's got like 30-something thousand likes
on
it.
Yeah. Then you posted
I got a couple of
your
replies
dog
of those. Can you post this thing? Like the clit sucker, the starry light thing. And when I didn't respond, they just deleted the tweet. Like, now I'm posting a picture of Eve.
Yeah, and you did, and she looked beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She is.
But this is what I've said about, we said before, Polly, about separate the art from the artist. And Mark, you're making it so fucking difficult.
Wow. Holy shit.
No, he's one. Remember, and we also talked about like giving a pass to certain people and certain not. No, Ruffalo, I can't do it. Watching Thor Ragnarok every time that son of a bitch, like I'm glad Hulk was in it for most of it, and then Ruffalo's face came out, and he was the little pussy that he is. This Marxist fucking moron. He's got all the hot tweets, man. He just feels the need to do it. People expect it. They follow him for it. It's a particular crowd. Because everything this guy says is just stupid as fuck. You could go after Rittenhouse if you wanted to, the justice system if you wanted to, but in terms of, the honored dead of Anthony and JoJo.
If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Forget the expectorant and just drink the Jaeger. It is after all alcoholic cough medicine that tastes better than ammonia and Seneca.
Well, Lysis, you might be onto something there, but that's when I put up my non-existent shoulders and say, why not both? I've also got this throat-numbing spray, which, I'll tell you what, once my cough is gone, I'm giving to my girlfriend. See how she fucking fares with that. Thank you very much for the $5. Bubbles from Prison says, Rosenbaum, Jojo got shot by that kid? He didn't tell me how close he got to those kids, damn it. What was that Tucker quote, wasn't it? He died as he lived, trying to touch a minor.
Touch an underage boy.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Polly, but I think it's...
Hey, you're talking about this duck right here? This donation will live on Sinatra's channel forever.
Don't make it cuter. That makes it even gayer. And you send me pictures of them with their little skirts lifted and their fucking nuts hanging.
I don't want to see that shit.
They got.
Hey, you talking about this duck right here? This donation will live on Sinatra's channel forever. Indeed it will. Thank you, JK, for the 3824. I appreciate that, buddy.
There's
That's
so
very kind
many
of you.
duck notifications on this show, aren't there?
Look, Drunkle, your duck
we never
is all
spoke
right.
about it.
Drunkle, your duck is okay.
Which one?
Polly's
I've got
is
two.
pretty good. Both of them are just okay. Polly's is pretty good.
Why are you running?
See, that's amazing.
Run, motherfucker, run. Have Rittenhouse 3 shots and a chaser.
Thank you very much, pissed off duck. That's better than yours. It's way better than... Yeah, it is. Sorry, bro.
Hard disagree.
Don't mean to be the voice of reason here, but I'm the voice of reason here. Way better than yours. Polly's
Chat,
is
you
the
get
best.
to vote on it.
Polly's is the best.
Because it'll give you
Polly's doesn't
nightmares
count
and
because
hang
his
with you for
obviously
days.
fucking wins. Polly's doesn't count. But chat, you get to vote between mine and Drunkle's.
Well, I've also got another duck one. Like,
So do I. I have 2
but
ducks.
the thing is, like, you put Duck Army, I just recorded and made a notification. That one, right? The one you did, record and made as a notification. But at least with the fucking Why Are You Running, I took the video and I put the audio over it, which is why Polly's is the best, because it has the most effort put into it.
Yeah, that's an original duck. That's original smoke that I put. There's 4 layers of smoke that I put in there in fucking Vegas. It's, yeah.
You realize how many cigarettes he had to smoke to get that effect?
Do you have any idea how lonely of a
Patio
drunker
Furniture
you have
said,
to
"Get
be
your
to have
ducks
the
in a
time
row."
to waste to do shit like that? Do you have any idea?
Patio Furniture says, get your ducks in a row. That's what's interesting, is if you go
That's what we're
both
doing.
duck donations back to back, it's one long thing.
We should put them all together and have a super duck donation.
You know what? Why haven't we done that? You got John #1 coming in, right? And he'll do part 1, part 2, part 3, and it's always fun, right? Why don't we have 3-part donations that it tells the story?
Oh my god! I've just realised. For $1, haven't you got Scrooge McDuck jumping into his vault full of coins?
Mm-hmm.
You also have 2 duck donations.
Yeah, and I timed that one up perfectly to "Money" by Pink Floyd.
I didn't even think about that. Scrooge McDuck is a duck. It's right in his name.
It is. Yeah, he's also a Scrooge.
Yeah, and
Right.
it's almost the time of the season for that. A couple days away, anyway.
Duck hunting season?
No, Christmas season. Scrooge, Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens.
Yeah, no, Charles Dickens. Yeah,
he's a countryman of yours.
I was in it. I did a Christmas Carol. No.
Here, get yourself some good garlic butter with that steak.
Hell yeah, Mrs. Twisted Frenzy. In fact, for that, I will buy me and my mother some prawns, some garlic butter prawns to go with that steak. This is actually the perfect price right now between you and fucking. Oh god, it's gone. J-Kate. That is actually the perfect amount. Thank you, Mr. Twisted Frenzy, for the treble 7s. Fucking. I don't think that this is necessarily that Mark Ruffalo is allowed to have his views as stupid as they are. And they are. He just needs to know that they are stupid. But I think this is really down to the public. I mean, as you say, he's expected to do this, and this is the public that are expecting him to do. Look at what happened with Chris Pratt. He tends to leave this kind of shit alone. And because everyone else was endorsing Biden and Pratt just didn't say anything, everyone went, oh, he's fucking pro-Trump, the prick. Like, because he didn't come out and say anything at all. This is a public thing,
Drunken.
mate.
Here, I'll throw this on a test so we can hear it.
This is
So
a test
Joseph
donation
Rosenbaum
for
died as he had lived,
$22.86.
trying to touch an unwilling minor.
That's the one, man. That's
That's a good one.
That's the thing of beauty, that is. Ah, Tucker.
I can't believe he said that on air.
Is it tomorrow that Rittenhouse is on, or is it tonight?
Oh, it's tonight, and boy, howdy, are we going to have one hell of a Tucker Tuesday tomorrow. I cannot wait.
Fuck yeah. Garok in the chat says, should be drunks, why are you running? Then sins duck, then duck army, then Polly's duck from the grave. I'm up for doing something that tells a story. If we could get it in the right order, that would be, and then everybody gets laid. Right. Anyway, this is just a tweet I remembered when I was we were doing the opener. So let's get into the real news. Stolen street sweeper leads police on slow speed chase in Indiana. I would have loved it.
Look at that little truck. I like that little truck. What is
followed by like 50 cars with their sirens on, you know?
Fuck, what was it? Austin Powers with the Zamboni?
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Da Vinci?
I wanna help. Use this for a bottle of the good stuff. Nothing like the right wine with your steak, mate.
Steve Dave as well, looking out for Mama Drunkle. Thank you very much for the 1503. So we got some good steak. She says medium, but we'll forgive her for that. With some garlic prawns, and now a nice bottle of red to go with it as well. Fantastic! Thank you very much, Steve Dave, Mr. Twisted Frenzy, and J-Kate for looking after Mama Drunk.
Well, that's very nice. I just thought of something.
Go on.
I can actually make use of this stupid sommelier certification that I have. People, is a turkey wine. Well, white meat, et cetera, et cetera. What's the ultimate turkey wine? It's Pinot Noir. The answer is Pinot Noir. It's a very thin-skinned grape. It's very thin-skinned varietal.
I find it's actually pronounced peanut, but okay.
Well, fair enough.
Some people are allergic to peanuts.
Not Pinot Blanc, Pinot Noir. And some people think because Sangiovese is a thin-skinned varietal as well, it'll go well with it. No, it won't. I love my Sangioveses, but it's Pinot Noir. That's the turkey wine, just in case you're wondering.
How do you know so much about wine? Are you a Somalian?
Yeah, I have certification with Quartermaster Sommeliers in London. Not a Somalian, a sommelier.
No, that's because you told me about that.
Yeah, I was going to say it's sommelier or sommelier.
Yeah.
You told me that before, and I said I didn't know.
I have not ever been on a dinghy with a Kalashnikov trying to hold up a fucking cruise boat. I'm not a Somalian.
No. But you've told me about
really, because I've seen you, and that's exactly what you look like.
And I said, wow.
Are we, John Boy? If I had to
That's how you
guess, I'd
envision
say
me.
communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Here is something for Drunken Mum.
There you go. Thank you, Travis Gardner, for the 5. Here's something for the Drunken Mum. I'll just shove it down her G-string, that one. I can't think of anything else to get her. Thank you very much, Travis Gardner. Blake Blacker threw a $2
Dude,
super
you get
chat
the
saying,
little loaf of
can we
bread."
get a momcle to cameo a video drunkle? Possibly, man, but shit, well, how am I
Okay,
going to do that?
do you in your
Oof.
steakhouses over there? Do they serve any type of bread with it?
No.
Because every steakhouse we have over here, they either do rolls or a house bread or something like that, like honey wheat something.
No. I did, used to go to restaurants with an ex-girlfriend, and she'd always, while we're waiting, she'd, can we get garlic dough balls? I fucking hate garlic dough balls, but, the girlfriend went, yeah, alright, get garlic dough balls. And it's literally just balls of dough and a fucking ramekin of garlic butter. And it's weird because you dip the fucking dough in the garlic butter, and it makes the garlic butter melt, and then you pull it out, and it's got fucking nothing on it. Because it's the wrong shape.
We
want is
we
garlic
have one
wedges. That's what you want.
We have one place here that, as an appetizer before the food, they give out a basket of rolls, and it's cinnamon. Or no, it's regular rolls with a cinnamon butter. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Right, in my defense, Polly, you did once say you were a certified sommelier. And I said, wow, I didn't realise you were from Somalia. And you laughed, you bastard. It happened. It's like he's neither confirming nor denying, but it happened.
No, I believe you.
Go ahead and grab that.
All right, I will. Dave Steve says for the $1. I mean, if Drunko put a name on you, you could be a.
I mean, you could, but I would just have trouble pronouncing that, Polly.
We'd
have to shorten it to something, wouldn't we?
That's a long name. Whew. Steve Dave, thank you for the $1. I mean, Drunk will put a name on you. It could be So Small Lion.
I prefer Bluntly Blondie in the chat who said, a Jesse sommelier?
Yeah. Juicy Smollett. JK49, thank you for the $18 and the 1-shot, 2-shot. Hey, Polly, any updates on your insurance? Those bloodsuckers credited your money back yet? No, not yet. I actually checked my bank account this morning and nada.
Shame, man. He'll get that.
I'm going to give them the full 10 business days and then call them up and they're going to be like, well, our accounting department is blah, 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 blah.
Dead. The only correct response there is our accounting department is dead.
Well, haven't you
Otherwise,
called
where's my money?
any service of any kind and spoken to a human, I mean? And the immediate thing is, well, during COVID, we are at reduced capacity. You haven't gotten that 100 times? I have.
I didn't really have any problems over the COVID period.
No?
Besides, I dropped my phone in the toilet.
Oh.
Yeah, I just
Well, you ain't calling no one that way.
Yeah, no one calls me anyway. It's fine. Right, let's move on. We're quite behind, actually. Colorado State Board drops sex offender term, calling it a negative label. No, is it? No. I thought that was the whole fucking point, Sinatra.
Yeah, you label that as something because that's what it is.
That's what it is. It's not meant to be a good thing.
It's supposed to be negative.
It's supposed to be. Oh, well, someone think of the sex offenders. No. No. Good God, Colorado. New York Governor makes it illegal for utility companies to misgender and dead name customers. Great job on the Photoshop here, guys, who don't love a good game of Monopoly. Alright, so utilities would be prohibited from willfully and repeatedly failing to use a customer's preferred name and or pronouns.
Glad they're focusing on the issue.
Now, I don't understand how in a bill it's going to use the words he or she. Normally
I'm
it's
just offended
you.
by the fact that I get a bill.
That's true. So just set up a standing order. If you're that fucking bothered by it, you fucking dead name and misgender, just set up a standing order. and just fucking forget about it. Because to be honest, look, I think if fucking getting misgendered is causing you this much hassle, then bills themselves are really gonna shit you up, aren't they? Fucking makes it illegal, though. This is exactly what Jordan B. Peterson was on about, right? I mean, it is the fucking... That's the word that preferred, right? But it's no longer preferred, is it? It's enforced.
Yeah.
But do you remember last week we had Forza 5 Horizons, and it would say hello to you using the name you put on your Microsoft account, and people got shat up over that as well? Because this is the name that you gave them. And this is no different either. This is the name that you gave them. So if you want them to go by a different name, then fucking let them know. I now go by a different name. Don't just sit there and get all pissed off and start crying into your bucket. Your crying bucket. Because I know you've got one. It's getting fucking ridiculous. But, oh, god damn it. Bottles, not permitted at check-in, so women throw a free booze party at an airport. We're on to some good news. No!
I'm okay with it. Black Dragon, thank you for the 950. Polly the Pirate with his cursed duck. That sounds... That could be the 5th installment of the Disney
Duck
guy
Saga.
and the pirate in the West Indies movies. What's it called?
Disney guy and the pirate in the West Indies. Pirates of the West Indies.
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's it.
Ah.
That could be this. That could be
Who's
Pirates
in the
of the
Caribbean
Caribbean.
then? What you want in the West Indies? He's in the fucking Caribbean. It's in the
The
title.
West Indies are the fucking Caribbean.
Well, then why have they got two different names?
It was a British thing. Fucking blame me.
What language are you speaking right now? British.
English, and that's why you should not have any kind of fucking words.
Excuse me, sir. It is Monday. You are speaking British. Everyone say aluminium.
Aluminum.
You never do. You never do.
Never will.
Fragile whiteness. So
I don't speak the language.
You don't
of
even have Vermont
losers.
witch windows. What do you know?
No, because we got rid of it. We sent all our witches over to you. It's not a problem over here anymore.
Where the Protestants promptly burned them. So yeah, there you go.
It's a problem fucking solved, right?
Yeah. Problem solution.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Well, I'm happy. You're happy. Fucking the Glazers are happy. Like,
The only one unhappy is Satan, and that's a win.
It's a
Bing,
capitalistic
bang, boom,
solution. Right? We work together there, guys. I'm proud of us. Alright, so they weren't allowed to bring bottles through airport security, so they were just giving out booze to people walking past, and everyone got shit-faced and then had a merry flight. It was good. Oklahoma woman kicked out of church as members mistake cilantro for marijuana. I only brought this up because of our conversation about cilantro last week as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like weed, though, does it?
I was just about to say, it looks nothing like it. What the fuck?
I'm just smoking a spliff and it tastes of soap.
Have you ever been around those people that smoke, what do they call them? Creeks? Or Creek? The clove cigarettes?
Oh, yeah.
No, I've not.
Oh, drive me nuts, man. I love the taste of clove, like with cooking and stuff, and in a nice baked glazed ham. Delicious. When you're smoking it next to me, though, it's a different story. No, thank you.
They are terrible.
Who's smoking
One time I had a
ham
girl
next
in
to
my
you?
car. In my old car, she smoked. I couldn't get the smell out of my fucking old car for like a week.
Yeah.
Back to that Seinfeld episode.
Right.
So that is the end of the cilantro saga right there. Don't bring it to church, guys. Don't bring it to church. Next up, we have a woman buries husband alive in their backyard to help him attain immortality. Points for the game. Did it work?
No.
Yes.
It did work. He's immortal. Holy shit.
It did not work. He's dead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it turns out right at the very end, right at the very end.
How else are you going to test it?
The daughter immediately gave a complaint to the police and exhumed the body for post-mortem. The police, however, said that only based on the post-mortem report, it can be found if he was alive or dead during the time of burial. So this headline might just be, woman murders husband, buries him in backyard.
Yeah, I think that's probably more accurate.
If that is the case, you gotta give them credit, that sort of like funky credit of, okay, wait a minute, you killed the guy, and the best story you could come up with to tell the police was, well, it was a ritual, and I was trying to make him immortal. What would you have done, officer?
Respect my religion, you bigot.
Exactly. It's as bullshit excuses go. That's a pretty original one.
Work for Jesus. What, do you not believe in God?
Well, he missed the important first part, being the son of God and all.
Yeah, I suppose that bit helped, didn't it?
A little bit.
I mean, as he went, he should have just said, "Don't try this at home," just before,
Right? Those should have been the final words.
I am ex-husband. Welcome to Jackass.
This stunt is being performed by holy professionals. Don't try this at home. Eddie Redmayne taking transgender role was a mistake. Why was it a mistake? Because 6 years after he made the movie, people are saying, no, a transgender actor should have done it instead. Now, this is Eddie Redmayne, who played Stephen fucking Hawking. Right? Who's going, why didn't you get a fucking quadriplegic to play Stephen Hawking? He won an Oscar for that, right?
Did he? Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking? I don't know.
No, no one asked that. But they are saying a transgender actor should have been chosen. Now he said he does have regret for doing it. He said, I made the film with best intentions, but I think that was a mistake. I don't think it was. I think it was a shit film more than anything, mate. But he says the bigger discussion... I mean, I say that. I'm assuming I've never seen it, and I never will. Just the same as Sinatra will never say aluminium. Redmayne said the bigger discussion about the frustrations around casting is because many people don't have a chair at the table. Stephen Hawking's had a chair. There must be a levelling. Otherwise, we're going to carry on.
Yes, it's on him at all times.
Yeah, well, he's
white
on it.
Privileged motherfucker.
All right. And he comes from England, but talks with an American accent. Pretentious prick. There must be a levelling. Otherwise, we're going to carry on having these debates. Now, this particular paragraph stood out for me because we're always going to have these debates no matter what. Because you give them an inch, they take a mile. These aren't debates. This is people being told what they should say and what they should think and how they should feel. And if you don't, you're something phobic. You're something bigoted. You shouldn't be allowed. Have you been vaccinated? You're not allowed in this restaurant. Right? He's saying there must be a levelling, otherwise we're going to carry on having these debates. In the way that there is a correct answer for this. There's not a correct answer for it. Because when it comes to something like representation, they're always going to want more. Where's my Asian representation? Where's my black representation? Where's my disabled representation? The latest series of Curb Your Enthusiasm has got it perfect, because whenever he goes to a production meeting, starting off at Netflix, right? So you've got a gay guy there, you've got a black woman there, you've got a woman in a wheelchair, and you've got a Jew. And that is everyone on the panel, right? And then he ends and goes, fuck you, I'm going to Hulu. So he goes somewhere else as well. You got a fucking non-binary one there, you got a gay one there, you got a black one there, you got an Asian one there, right? Fucking perfect. And I think he only actually mentions it once, but it is very much a visual gag for anyone who notices that this is the way it's going. Representation and diversity is getting a bit out of control. There's no debate. This is us being told what to do and what to think. Otherwise, you're a bad person. Am I wrong?
No.
No. I mean, smash or pass on Eddie Redmayne as a woman right there.
Pass.
Because I tell you what, passing is the word. He does look. If you'd have told me, like, oh, what do you think of this woman? I wouldn't have gone, that's Eddie Redmayne. He is passing like a motherfucker right there.
That looks. Nope.
Not for you? To be honest, I only got a semi when he was playing Stephen Hawking anyway, so fuck it. Delivery person chased by axe-wielding man demanding pizza. We've all been there, right? What kind of pizza is that, by the way, guys?
Ugly.
Fair enough. Motorists leave with wads of cash as armoured vehicle explodes on San Diego highway. Armoured vehicle blows up, cash everywhere. Absolute fucking chaos on the freeway.
Oh, I would not be having my picture taken in front of it.
Caused a traffic jam as people leapt out of their cars and scooped up fistful of bills. But finders keepers doesn't apply in this case, and authorities have vowed to track down any motorist who left the scene with the looted money. I don't think that's fair. It wasn't their fault. And what do you expect them to happen? What do you expect them to do? They're gonna fucking go and grab that shit. I'd crash into another car to stop them picking up the money that I deemed was mine. Fuck! Plus,
that I deemed was mine.
Yeah, well, it's there. Get out of the way. I saw it first. Plus, I mean, this guy just tracked down his TikTok, you fucking idiot. He should have been out there getting more money. And then leave the car, run up the hill. Or go and hide the money somewhere. Put it up your bum. Anything. It doesn't actually... I looked through it. I scanned through it. I couldn't see...
Look at that woman's face.
She loves it, man. Look at that money. That's more money
she's like... my life... It's been so depressing. Look, the money, my life. Like it's
normally I've got to turn 5 tricks before I've got this much cash in my hand.
Yeah, exactly. This looks like a turnaround from someone who was inches away from hitting rock bottom. You know.
They said one of the doors popped open and one of the bags of cash fell out. It broke apart and there was cash all over the lanes and chaos ensued. If you found money on the freeway, they say it's not your money. Well, it is now. Possession is 9/10 of the law, dickhead. I know that because I've been done for possession. Schools are banning...
If I got in trouble, you got to prove this cash came out of that truck.
I suppose they can. Serial numbers and everything. I'm assuming this is either going to be...
I doubt it.
Yeah? Well, I mean, the trick here is to go and spend it quickly then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go and invest in something. Go and buy some drugs. No, then they'll seize the drugs. Go and spend it on a day, then they'll seize the day. God bless them. Carpe diem. Schools are bad in my book, but queer kids need queer stories. I'm not going to go into this. But my main question here, and this is to you and to you. Do queer kids need queer stories?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Right, schools are bad in my book, but queer kids need queer stories. Do queer kids need queer stories, do you think? Because I'm just going to say... We grew up with, pretty much everything was heterosexual, wasn't it? Fucking Disney, action movies, whatever. We've still got gayers. So it's not like it's stopping them from coming out of their cocoons or whatever.
I don't remember there being any, explicitly...
I am so drunk, I cannot get up.
Straight stories. For kids, anyway.
Most are. If you look at, Disney and everything, you've got, the fucking princess.
Yeah, but
Prince
a
Charming
queer story is centered around them being gay. I can't remember a story that I have read centered around somebody being straight.
That's correct. That is correct, yeah.
Especially not in school.
That's the difference here. I mean, and this is in school.
This seems like something I should not watch right before I go to sleep. Were you on Pornhub and you click the slider to gay? Is that what you're referring to here? What do you think he was looking at?
You on about me?
No, I'm reading the fucking thing.
Well, this is that you're reading that out. Okay, right.
Oh, if you scroll down, okay, block. What? These were a bunch of gay boys at school hitting on him, and he's blocking them all. What's going on here?
I really don't know. I mean, I've got opinion, right, which means all of this, it doesn't actually get to the whole point at all. This is all about. A week later, I found a genderqueer had also been banned at a school district in Florida.
Sinatra, remember, this is from the Washington Post, and democracy dies in darkness. What would democracy do without the opinion about queer kids needing queer comics?
From Maya Kobabe.
Like democracy would be ruined, would it not?
It's very late on the night of September 23rd.
Democracy would be destroyed.
Did we need to know that it was 23rd? It was autumn, and the sun shone through the window onto the light brown couch my parents had had since I was a toddler.
I'd like to say it was a dark and stormy night, but it wasn't. But I really wanted to start in the most hackneyed way possible.
Oh, that's why
Jesus Christ.
I always start off with, Mama used to catch fireflies in the backyard. That's always my go-to when it comes to shit like this.
Yeah, we started this thing the second year of my master's program that Every paper we submitted, not for a conference and not for publication, but for classes, it was since the dawn of man. Every paper started that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
awesome. I love that. Because I imagine the people fucking marking it going, what the fuck?
C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. It's a true story too. It's like since the dawn of man. I think if it was on a military matter or whatever, it's men have picked up arms to whatever. Anyway, C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. The armored car cash pickup story shows how fucked and cucked California police are. Don't even arrest Whoa,
I
hold
am
on.
drunk, so drunk, I cannot get up.
They don't arrest rampant retail thieves or rioters, but arrest people who picked up money from an accident. Well, there you go. And C. Thomas again for the $2, who's so drunk he can't stand up. The man must be laying flat on the floor. And remember, as Dean Martin said, you're not really drunk if you can lay flat on the floor without holding on. C. Thomas, also, queer kids don't need queer stories because they need to learn about being a gayer should not be 9/10 of their personality. Queer kids need to be just kids, not alphabet mob activist shitheads.
Yeah.
If you are gay, that's just who you are.
100%. Yeah. You're a human first, a Democrat second.
Yeah, I hate when people say, like, if you're gay, it's fine. It's not fine or bad or whatever. It's just who you are, and it is most certainly not 9/10 of your personality.
But then, Polly, I don't give a shit, and that makes me a bigot. Because if I'm not out there
you're
fucking cheering
you are supposed to care, aren't you?
You know? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. You are supposed to be like, no, that's the most important thing about you, and encourage it, I guess.
I've got a mate of mine. He's my best mate. I lived with him for like 10 years, and fucking, he's huge. Like he's a clinical giant. Like he's 6'6". He's massive. And fucking, then someone would be like, "Oh, you must get loads of women, don't you?" And he goes, "No, I'm gay." And like these people will hug him. They go, "Oh, you're gay," and give him a hug. I love gay people.
That's weird.
It is weird because, in my opinion, they're, I mean, quite literally, fucking assholes.
Yeah,
some of them, anyway.
Okay. Ham Beans asked a good question because I actually want to know this. Do they have fireflies in England? Because I love fireflies, so I'm curious.
Well, we've only got season 1, but I think they only did the first season, didn't they?
You motherfucker.
Well, they did the movie Serenity. That was pretty good, but I would have liked to have seen it spread out.
I'm talking about the bugs with the glowing butts.
Gayers?
Oh, no.
I've never seen one. We might. I don't know.
Do they have fireflies out there in Ohio, Sinatra?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
That's just always the big. Whenever I see an opinion piece like this.
Travis Gardner, thank you for $3. I got to turn off the noir bar things. That's supposed to be cat smack and brittlebone fuck. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. My wife would always add, quote, Harry Potter and the, end quote, before every paper title.
There's a Harry Potter and the Washington Post opinion piece.
Yeah.
They always read like a one-man show, though, don't they? Like there's no difference between this and like a fucking recipe for vegetable chili online or something. Very late on the night of September 23rd, I was tagged in an Instagram video. They all start the fucking same way. Mama used to catch fireflies in the backyard.
Let me ask you a question about Britney's. Where does gayer fall on the, like, would you say in polite company? Is it rude? Is it as far gone as the F word? Bundle of sticks? Where's it land?
I don't know, man. I've never had anyone have a problem with it, to be honest.
No?
Like, because if they do, they have to admit that the problem they have with it is the
Oh.
Yeah, in collar is a lightning bug. Anyone
It's
got
not,
a lightning bug?
that wasn't even a joke. That was, it was, like, you know, there are, but you got, like, I say the reclamation of the word gay. It wasn't. They stole it because it used to mean happy, and if it was so happy, then why is the rate of suicide so high? But then they're looking at the word going, I don't like it because you put on the end. But then what does the mean? It suggests that some are gayer than others, maybe? I don't know. Do they not like the idea that there are people out there more gay than... That's something that they should be more introspective on than having a go at me because I say gayer instead of gay. Maybe I've made it a verb. The gaying. The gayers.
The gayening.
The gayening. Chris Palmer said gayer isn't that offensive, but then Chris Palmer, unless you're gay, you're not allowed to say, apparently.
Yeah. You don't get to make that call.
Yeah, offense is in the eye of the...
Like, I can tell you like this, right? Like, if you go gay, it's not a problem. Like here, right? If you go gay, it's not a problem. If you go member of the LGBT community, it's fine. Okay. If you go homosexual, you are edging on some like problems where someone's gonna like get on your face. If you call someone a homo, like it's like, oh well, you should hook him up with Janie. Oh no, he's a homo. He wouldn't be interested.
I was talking in shorthand.
Yeah, now you've got problems though. You just shortened homosexual to homo. Yeah, you got a fucking problem. And if you go full bundle of sticks, be prepared for the torch and pitchfork
H's.
crowd.
Just call them H's.
Yeah.
It's just down to them, isn't it? Anything they deem they don't like, then it's going to be considered fucking hate speech, and of course that is taken quite seriously over here. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to go, but then also like there is a food by that same name over here. And, of course, being a smoker as well, especially when it comes to being online, I've had to train myself to call them cigarettes now. That is the things you smoke. Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
That is the things you buy from behind the counter that you light up and smoke. Oh, no, it's still getting wrong.
Oh, yeah, them.
It's difficult. It's difficult. Fucking... Yeah, but do you know what I really hate is a member of the LGBT community. I fucking hate that. Just say
Have
you're
you noticed
gayer.
that the longer the phrase gets, the more comfortable it seems to be in terms of politically correct?
Oh, I do, yeah.
LGBTQ, LMNOP, P plus 2 spirit.
Batman symbol.
Like squared.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's better.
Yeah. Just call them firefly catchers now. Right, let's move on. Wrinkle the Duck. Duck news. Runs the New York Marathon. It's a duck named Wrinkle.
Look at him in his little shoes.
He's got little shoes on.
Look at him in his little shoes.
Do you want to see him go?
Is it video? Yeah, I want to see
him go. You want to see him go, right?
Yeah.
Everyone having a great time. I fucking love running. Go, Rickers!
Go, look at him go!
Rickers! He's quacking away as I get in! Yeah! Get it, Rickers!
You go.
People hanging out for his autograph. Quack on me!
Yeah, he's the most popular runner there. Look at him.
Of course he is. He's got his running shoes. That's our boy Wrinkles right there, guys. That's our boy Wrinkles.
Oh, shit.
He didn't win.
Happier than it should have. I love it.
He didn't win.
Well, that's fine. He tried his best.
So Wrinkle's a smart, well-trained city duck. City duck. Who knows how to safely cross at lights. Right? When a couple took Wrinkle down... Why Wrinkle? Down to watch a marathon run, she got caught up in the spirit. She saw everyone running in. She wanted to join in, so we hopped in there for a little bit and ran with them.
Divine Petulance says duck, duck, go.
Yeah!
See, Duck, Duck, Go should change their little logo to Wrinkler.
Once a year.
With his little red shoes on.
Wrinkle already has her own TikTok. We did see it. Seductive, that's what it's called. But marathon participation has taken her fame to a whole new level. The custom shoes are essential for her running career. Because patio furniture is right in there. With let's get patio furniture starting it off. Let's get a big Go Wrinkles in the chat going, can't we?
Yeah.
Go Wrinkles. That's some good wholesome shit right there. Cow escapes ranch, heads to resort, gets stuck on a slide. There he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not as good as Wrinkles.
So drunk,
No.
I cannot get up.
Steve Day threw $1 saying, I call them the alphabet soup community. Haven't had a problem yet, I guess, because everyone likes soup. And I'm a cracker, so it fits. Very good.
Soup sucks.
I like cereal.
I still don't get that. Anyway, you see, Thomas, thank you for the $2.
Where
if the
are we,
Gayers
John
would stop
Boy?
being
If I
so
had
gay-
to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
The resident gay paramedic at my department enjoys gay jokes. Gorge Carlin had a good point that's
Gorge
lost too
Carlin.
often anymore. It's not the words but the intent behind them that matter.
Oh, context with everything there, my dude. Yeah, but that's out the window now because while sticks and stones may break my bones, words will scar me forever. Thank you very much for the 5.
Shit straight, Streamlabs. Jorge Carlin is twisting in his grave.
R.I.P. Gorge Carlin.
See, Tom saying for $2, if Gayers would stop being gay about the gay, they wouldn't have to earn the mockery they deserve. Well, I don't know if they deserve it. The people that make a big fucking deal about a particular thing certainly do, though.
And Travis Gardner, before Steve Dave said, for the Ricky Spanish, says some of the queer community are very interested in kids. Kinsey would be proud. Who's Kinsey? Hang on. The K and the L are next to each other. Lindsay. Got you. Right. It's Kinsey from now on. Kinsey Aim of Queer Kid Stuff. Gorge Carlin. And go Wrinkles. Let's move on. Teen accidentally invited strangers to Thanksgiving and continues tradition 6 years later. I don't know if you guys remember this, but someone sent a text to the wrong person and the people showed up to the Thanksgiving dinner anyway, and they have been doing so for 6 years now. Which is kind of nice. It's all about bringing people together, isn't it? Go Wrinkles! Hershey unveiled its largest Reese's peanut butter cup and called it the Thanksgiving Pie. 3,000 sold out in hours. A gigantic Reese's Pieces buttercup. Now
I see no problems here.
I've heard about this. I don't know if it'd be any good.
You're going to have problems getting hold of one, though, Polly, because they have sold out. I have had a Reese's Buttercup. Sinatra was good enough to send me one in the big old box of American diabetes. And I did not like them. Turns out I don't like peanut butter. Taste of peanuts.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of unavoidable.
Yeah. Still, is open. Everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, peanut allergy or not. I'm not allergic, I just don't like them. Woman swallows Apple AirPod after mistaking it for a painkiller.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, and it actually recorded the sounds of her stomach. Of which are not here. Right? But why do they keep
Are
uploading...
those compo faces? Or are those just...
This is just a fucking...
TikTok freezes.
Dude, I hate now these are just TikTok frames. I hate that people do videos of them crying. I hate it.
Okay, you know what? See, people throw around this thing, oh, someone's got a 5 head, and then, oh, well, that one's got an 8 head. Look at this woman. That's a true 8 head.
That's a
that's a
German
lot.
Mao.
That's a lot of head happening there.
Well, she's holding her hair back. I don't know if... But look at that.
No, I
She's all
get
fucking...
it, but it's the question of where the hairline starts. Her hairline is in sync with the tips of her ears. It's a little out there.
Not too bad.
You into the bald chicks?
I mean, when you live next door to a fucking cancer clinic, mate, you can't afford to be picky. You know?
Oh my god!
She put on some. She used Apple's Find My Phone tracking feature, which remotely turns on a device and instructs it to play a beeping sound. She realised the tone was coming from his stomach. This must be a different guy who swallowed an AirPod. Just stop uploading videos of you crying. Are you not? You've not got any sympathy from you. You knowing, like at least the other guy, because we had this a couple of AAAs ago. The guy accidentally swallowed it when he was sleeping, or so goes the story. She had it in her hand and went, oh, that's a painkiller, and fucking ate it. And then she's going to cry about it for fucking TikTok views? Yeah, shut up, you stupid bitch. Get a fucking job. Woman who married herself is now divorcing herself after meeting someone else. First off, I don't think that relationship is going to go very far because she couldn't even stand herself.
Now, this is I like when this happens.
You do?
No, when the story idea, because like this is like a follow up. This is a nice follow up because I did the story of this self promoting bitch who married herself, right?
Yeah.
And then like here's the follow up to it. I like that because then we get to find out what happened. And what happened was she's still a bitch, and so it brings an order of consistency to everyone's life, which is nice. But I don't think it's going to last very long either.
And presumably
that's the same picture from her own wedding. I remember that, like her singular wedding.
Oh, that's actually her. Yeah. That's not Getty. She has had work done on those tits.
Yeah, but she didn't like meeting someone else, so she doesn't show the picture with someone else. She just shows a picture of her mono nuptials.
Yeah. Look up to the sky while we take this photo, can you, Chris? Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Snooters, killer tutors for 5.
Wow.
I'm asking the real questions tonight, boys. Say you get to snooker your ideal woman. I'm talking an absolute 15 out of 10. But you have to let her peg you before or after. Would you say yes? She will not be gentle. No.
No.
Nope.
I mean, sex isn't the be-all and end-all. I mean, as it is the thing as well. You're saying 15 out of 10, but listen to what Polly just said. She could be an absolute bitch.
Well, wouldn't you think that some self-promoting fool that marries herself and stands in front of a church that she obviously didn't get married in front of because, like, what priest, pastor, or minister is going to go along with this bullshit?
You self-promoting fool. Libtard Larry threw $3 for the Ricky.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Said, you're right, Drunken. You don't need books to be gay. It's not a choice. For instance, I became gay because of the plastic byproducts the Illuminati is pouring into the LA Metro water supply. Very good, Libtard Larry. But Sinatra, doesn't this... She cheated on herself. She was married to herself, and then she started seeing someone else. Like, she cheated on herself.
Mm-hmm.
Technically.
Yeah, Darren Root. So, she found someone else. Fucking mirror. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well. If you're not happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with anyone else. Especially when...
those are clearly fake tits. There,
they are so fake, Polly.
Yeah. It's just...
And I can see tan lines on your wedding day. Right, let's move on. It's a Dog TV channel. Dog TV set to launch to help with stress and behavioural problems. I want to watch it. It's a TV channel for dogs. You know, when people go out to work and everything, and the dogs can watch. I guess it's got a picture of someone throwing a ball or something.
There's already one of these on Pluto, I think.
Is there really? Which is a planet?
I think I think that's the streaming services Pluto. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's like Pet TV or something like that.
Yeah, I would actually watch that myself.
Dog TV, cat TV, shit like that. Someone in the chat might know.
There's no like possum TV, you know? Keep them from getting in your trash.
Yeah, you wish so. Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to keep the skunks out of my old yard?
No, go on.
Yeah.
So there were skunks all in the old yard, and I would go outside to smoke because I didn't smoke inside there. And I would go outside, I would smoke, and there'd be a skunk out there. Like, what the fuck, man? So I'm like, how do I keep these shits out of here? So I bought coyote urine. And all that did was just bring coyotes around. I mean, the skunk stopped coming, but then the coyotes started coming.
Oh my god, it's the old woman who swallowed a fly, isn't it?
Literally.
You're going to have to like start putting out some lion urine, and then you're really in fucking trouble, aren't you?
Right?
Right. Colin Kaepernick says Rittenhouse verdict validates the need to abolish our current system because, of course, we need a guy who got hit in the head for a living to tell us all about what your legal system is missing. Or alternate headline: Kaepernick struggles to stay relevant.
Good.
He was a shit fucking quarterback as well. This Russian village has a life-size 3-headed dragon statue and it even breathes fire. Oh, on to some good news now. Look at this.
That's cool.
That's cool. Look, human for scale.
Nice.
Right? Yeah.
Do you think
Fucking
actual
hell,
dragons ever really existed?
Fucking awesome.
Dragons? Did they ever really exist?
Yeah, do you think?
Like,
I feel like if they did, any bones you found from them, they would just go, oh, dinosaur bones.
They do exist, though. We've got Komodo dragons.
I mean,
St.
like,
George took
those-
one out.
those kind of
Obviously,
Bearded
they
dragons.
existed.
Margaret Thatcher. Like, dragons have and do exist.
I mean, those kind of dragons.
No.
I feel like if they did, then any bones we found, they'd be like, oh, dinosaur.
I mean, that may be where it stemmed from, you know. Someone, like, long ago found fucking some bones of a big old creature, and they were like, holy shit, must be a dragon, or that's where the dragon myth comes from. Because a lot of cultures have the dragon myth. So it's got to come from
I don't know,
somewhere.
man. I like to think they did.
Freemasons run the country.
Look at that shit.
See, Tom's taking for the dollar. No one needs to hear what Throsa Parks Kaepernick has to say.
Oof. Throw some bucks.
Ham and Beans in the chat has a point. It's weird that every single culture has a dragon in their history.
I mean, I literally just said that.
That is
The
interesting.
best one, St. George.
It is. Yeah. Well, I think that was a metaphor.
What?
Slaying the dragon. I think that was. I think
He quit doing heroin?
No, St. George bringing Christianity or Catholicism or whatever to a bunch of heathenistic people, slaying the dragon. That was them worshipping Satan. I think. I don't know, but then if you look at, you know, a dragon as we know it, or indeed as these Russians know it, compared to a Chinese dragon, very different things. Yeah, the one thing that they really have is big jewels and the breathing fire, because it is a thing, like the whole dragon thing, they breathe fire. If you find bones of a dragon and go, oh, that's a dinosaur, of course you are, because it's not like there's a giant fucking furnace somewhere in its throat. You're not going to know how it would breathe. And if you look at like dinosaur bones as we have them now, we don't know what colour they were. They could have been covered in feathers. We don't fucking know. We make up half of this shit, you know? Do you think dragons existed, Sinatra?
I just said yes.
You genuinely do you?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
I mean, I would like to think so. Especially, you know, the lifespan of the Earth as it is, as we know it to be anyway. Or even aliens. Nah?
I'm not saying dragons were aliens, but they were aliens.
Mama used to catch fireflies in the backyard. Yeah, UP man, up man! Declared dead. Kept inside morgue freezer, found alive the next day. Yes, another one of those. Sorry, guys. If you remember last week, that's last week's AAA meet was called The Stuff of Nightmares, because it was the guy who woke up. Ooh, Jessica.
Oh, hello.
There's just that little shot where you can see right down the top. There.
Hello. Oh, look at that. Look at that smile.
Oh, and I do.
She runs a multi-billion-dollar empire, and she deserves it, because, I mean...
In my pants.
Polly's Holly Jollies donates $5. Have you guys ever heard of / watched porn bloopers? It was a big topic of discussion at the department the other day, with mixed responses.
Yeah, some of those are pretty funny.
I also have, yeah. Well, I recommended one to Sinatra a while ago. There was a fucking guy plowing away, just looks dead into the camera and says, "Hi, Mom." Fucking.
Or the one where the cameraman's eating a donut.
Oh, the donut!
He gives it to the actor, and the actor takes a bite in mid-stroke.
So sensuously. One of my favourites was fucking. I think this woman was trying to do dirty talk or something. She's going, "That's it. Fuck me like it's Satan's pussy. Like it's Satan's pussy. Stop fucking me like it's an angel's pussy. I said Satan's pussy." And the guy just starts laughing. That's the last thing you want when you're trying your best to perform. Right. So he was kept inside a morgue freezer, and it turns out he was still breathing, and he was found alive the next day, and he's all right. Yeah, sleep tight, everyone. Let's have a palate cleanser. Who wants to see some ducklings? Here's some ducklings. Oh shit, no! Oh, one went down the drain. Oh god, no!
Oh my god!
It's all right. No!
Oh Jesus!
So, one more time.
Oh well, yeah, the one. wait a minute, and then mom's back like, oh shit.
And then last one's like, fuck it.
That last little holdout one gets me.
Jesus
He
Christ.
He jumped in, but it's all right because someone goes in there.
That poor duck is just going to be walking around in circles going, oh, what the fuck?
They go and remove the drip. Someone comes in and gets all the ducklings out.
Oh, that's good.
So it's all right. It's a feel-good story. Although you said about...
Don't tell me they walk on the next grate and fall through there, too.
Wait, do they? One almost did. No, she's gone. She's like, fuck drains and fuck stairs. She's gone.
If I was the one who went into that fucking drain, I would like chase them fucking ducks away from there. Like I wouldn't be letting them walk around. I just went down in a fucking sewer for your ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Grab them one by one and fucking launch them when you come out. You know, get the fuck out of here. Time to learn to fly, bitches. Although you say that the mother's just going to be walking around that drain. I learned yesterday of it's a thing in ants called a death spiral. Have you heard about this?
Mm-mm.
No?
I know.
Let's see if I can... Or spiral of death, rather. It's an ant mill. Or an ant mill is an observed phenomenon in which a group of army ants are separated from the main foraging party, lose the pheromone track, and begin to follow one another, forming a continuously rotating circle, known as a death spiral because they generally die of exhaustion.
Fuck.
Right? And there was one guy found one which was like fucking 2 feet wide or something like that. It is absolutely fucking stupid. I've got shit. I found a video of it for you. Fuck off, ducks. That is just them rocking around in a circle.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they'll do it until they die. Well, there's even more milling in, you know? Fucking ridiculous. But that was our nature-based news. So we have some sports news? Let's have some sports news. Don't get caught napping. Pillow fighting enters the combat sports arena. Fuck yes.
Are those lead shot filled?
I hope. Like I have a memory foam pillow.
Yeah, those things can hurt. Yeah. Well, I want to see some dual wielding going on. Maybe some pillow-based shielding.
Yeah. A pillow buckler shield with like an actual I hear
like a very small memory foam mattress.
How's the mat taste, little man? Thump. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah.
I will watch it. However, I will watch it purely for this woman's ass right here. Good God, that is something.
Gotta love it.
Hit it, Polly.
All right. Hold on. My computer screen just went black. There it is. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. I climbed down a drain to save some goslings. That is a risky endeavor. Like you personally did this?
I'm trying to think if there's a pun in there, but I don't.
Yeah. Risky endeavor.
Goslings, drain, fireflies. Travis Gardner threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish, saying a long time ago, I had a discussion on if an animal could breathe fire. I think it's possible because of the bombardier beetle. The bombardier beetle. Let's have a little. But a bomber.
Way down where? Way down where?
Way down in the hole. All right, Polly, you have a little Google.
No, you can't. You can't say a long time ago and not complete it with way down in Georgia, way down in Carolina. You have to.
Well, the devil was looking for a soul to steal.
That's usually where they end up. Interestingly,
make a deal.
Bombardier beetles are ground beetles in the tribes, which are most notable for the defense mechanism that gives them their name. When disturbed, they eject a hot, noxious chemical spray from the tip of the abdomen with a popping sound. See, I'd call them popping beetles.
I'm still looking at that butt.
It's a good butt.
That is a muscle-bound booty. That one not been skipping leg day.
Normally the saying is no ifs, no buts, but in this case, just no ifs, all buts. And on to our titular article, today's installment of the AAA meeting, following last week's The Stuff of Nightmares, is called The Stuff of Legend, because Ants. A river in Hawaii that smells like beer discovered to be alcoholic. There's a fucking alcoholic river.
I love this.
I probably wouldn't drink that, but...
It is 1.2% alcoholic. This is not going to get you fucked, but there is an abundance of it.
And it's not necessarily the kind of alcohol that, you know, it might be the kind that makes you go blind, not funny, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, it's a river. Fish fucking it, you know. And you may now consider yourself newsed.
That was some good news.
What? Thank you. It's not often I get told I have good
had
news.
Ups and downs, and
it was a veritable roller coaster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It had fireflies, gayers, and pillow fighting. What more do you fucking want? Fantastic. Should we have a game? I got a new game.
Let's do it.
Do you want to play the new game? It's only a short one because I'm only testing it out. We've got 6 rounds of it.
All right.
Actually, I mean technically 7 because there's also the first round, which is to decide who's an idiot and who's not, I suppose. So let's go over to the game now. I'm sharing a screen with you guys. Let's play our brand new game, which is called Can Americans Pronounce It?
Probably not. Ooh.
Okay, good game, everyone. Good game.
Hold on. I'm enjoying Jessica Alba. Drunks Herpa Gunna Syphilades donated $5.56.
Wow, okay.
Fun fact about ducks, they're necrophiliacs who have been known to gangbang other female ducks to death and have horrifying corkscrew penises.
Their penises are terrifying.
Yeah.
The little bastards can stay in the drain.
I've seen a chicken rape a duck. Just, you know. Just saying. Right, game. It is
right.
Can
Yes, there was a
Americans
game, wasn't there?
Pronounce It, and it is Game of Americans Pronouncing. You guessed it. It is a game of Americans pronouncing things. So here is the United Kingdom. Because you see, we've got Northern Ireland included in there. If we had the other Ireland in there, it would be the British Isles. And without either islands, it would just be boring old Great Britain. So, I threatened I would do it, and today, and this day only, I'm a man of my word. I'll bring up a sign of a place in Britain, and you have to use your star-spangled thinking sponges to tell me how the name of that place is pronounced. So in order to even play this game, you must first guess the names and locations of the 4 capital cities in Britain, as shown by these 4 urine-coloured circles. In short, where is the capital, and what's it called?
Holy fuck, Sinatra.
I
don't know. I followed some of what you said. Okay,
London.
London.
Is it Dublin?
Okay.
It's Dublin.
We got London. There's a point.
London. So Dublin is not on the list.
Dublin is not on the list. Dublin is actually the capital of Southern Ireland, or proper Ireland.
Manchester?
Not a capital. Let's put it this way, right? London is the capital of England.
Right.
You've already got that one.
I don't know what you mean by capital.
Capital city.
Capital city.
Oh, does Scotland count?
Oh,
So
Belfast?
Edinburgh?
Sorry, Polly, what was that?
I said, does Scotland count? So like Edinburgh?
Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland.
Ah.
Polly.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
I get it. Belfast.
Belfast, capital of Northern Ireland.
And then the other one will be Wales, and that's Cardiff?
Sinatra
Yeah, you
said.
Googling motherfucker as if you fucking knew that.
Why? For the
I
guy who
didn't realize it was Scotland as well.
The guy who didn't know what capital meant a moment ago, you know.
Well, I wasn't sure what you meant by capital.
To the Mesozoic era, where
It literally
hunter-gatherers
just
first
clicked that
You know, the capital
it
of
literally
Great Britain
just-
is G.
All right, that's fine. I'm not talking. That's fine.
Right.
Right, so that was 2 points scored right there, so we're pretty good for the game. Here we go. Right, here we go.
All right.
On to the main game. Oh, God. Oh, no. Welcome To this beautiful town in the area of the London borough of Hillington. It boasts a church built in the 13th century, and the manor of this town was mentioned in the Domesday Book. So if you want to send them a kindly worded letter on how lovely you find their town, they are in the HA4 postal area. But before you do any of that, how do you pronounce this town's name?
Well, I'm just thinking about. Hold on, I'm permeating here.
Ricelip?
Ricelip.
Sinatra says it is indeed Ricelip. Well done.
He said Ricelip.
He said Ricelip.
I said
Ricelip.
I said Ricelip.
That is Ricelip. You got it completely right. Well done. Did not expect that. Point to Sinatra. On to the next one. Now, this beautiful village is in the district of the Vale of the White Horse, set in the side of the Shire of Oxfordshire, as well as having several things on for the youths of the village, such as a clockmaker, canal, a railway, and of course a pub. But how do you pronounce its name?
Childry. Childry.
It is Childry.
Childry.
Point
you're
for Polly.
really slow. You're really slow on the uptick here, Drunkle.
I've got to go and fucking bring up the fucking sound pad first. I've only got... Because otherwise you're going to be like, oh, that's not actually you making it up. I've got pronunciations for all but one of them, so you're going to have to fucking believe me on one of them there. Right?
We're not getting the audio.
Are you not?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I am playing it.
He's just sitting there. He's just sitting there silent. Like, I don't get it. What's he doing?
All right, okay. All right, fair enough. In which case, that is a point to Polly anyway. So on to the next one. This is claiming to be the oldest borough in the United Kingdom. This river port town began by exporting wool, but the harbour silted up. And so in search of other revenue, they went through to shipbuilding, foundries and sawmills. Again, if you want to give them a call, then be sure to use the dialing code 01271 and make sure you pronounce the name of this town correctly.
Barnstable.
No. You're close.
No.
Okay. Barnstaple?
I'm going to give it to Polly.
Barnstable,
yeah. It's more of a B than a P sound on the end, but I'm going to give it to you there. Barnstable, very good. On to the next. You'd be a fool if you failed to visit this little town on your travels, well known for compromising part of the Cotswold Hills, part of the flat, fertile valley of the River Stern, and of course, the entire Forest of Dean. Oh, and a school named The Crypt. Isn't that nice? But if you pronounce the name of this hilly, rivery, schooly place, how would it sound?
Gloucestershire.
Right, Polly first.
Gloucestershire.
No. Sinatra.
No.
Gloucestershire?
Incorrect.
Gloucestershire?
It is not Gloucestershire.
Glue Factory.
Close. No, it is not Glue Factory.
Okay,
hold on. How about
Gloucestershire?
You're getting closer, Sinatra. You're getting closer.
Gloucestershire.
Close. I feel so mean right now, man.
I forfeit, man. Fuck it.
I feel so mean.
Gloucestershire.
See, I keep wanting to make
I
that
smell
first
toast. What
CH. I smell toast.
Gloucestershire.
It's Gloucestershire.
Is it?
It's Gloucestershire.
Wow. Yeah, I would not have gotten that.
By the way, he said he forfeits.
Yeah.
And you didn't get it right either. So, on to the next one, and it's the penultimate
That's
one.
not what forfeit means.
In this game, in Gloucestershire, that is what it means. The home of a famous cooking sauce and not a lot all else, set on the Greenbelt, which is to reduce urban sprawl and preserve the countryside, and also contains a rather lucrative glove-making industry, the products of which have often made their way onto the cold, wrinkled hands of Queen Elizabeth II. But if you want a pair of those gloves, or even a bottle of that cooking sauce, you'll have to know how to say this town's name correctly.
I have worked a long time on saying it right. It's Worcestershire.
Ah, so close.
That is it.
Where'd you get the Shire?
I will not be judged for my East Coast accent.
Worcester.
Right? It's not Worcester.
Worcestershire.
There's no shire. There's no Shire. You got to start by reading it.
Is that how it begins? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Make sure you drive carefully.
By the way, I immediately forgot what the sauce was called as soon as this popped up.
Did I not send you any? No, I sent you perhaps a pickle, did I?
Yeah, that got thrown right in the trash.
I remember. Glad I spent 30 quid sending that
Worcester.
Worcester?
Where are you getting the shire? What?
Worcester.
I don't. Everything's got a shire on the end of it. Well, half of all things have a shire on the end of it. There, it's not totally crazy. Worcester.
Game Levine throws a $1.99 super chat saying, "You did this on purpose." Yes, I did. I said I'd do it. Worcester. Incorrect.
Worcester? I got nothing.
All right, Polly, you want to throw the towel in?
Yeah, man, I'm done. I
Mutual forfeit.
It is actually pronounced Worcester.
There's not enough. There's too many letters for that. You guys usually add syllables. How are you cutting shit out here?
Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire. I know how to say the name.
You have
I called the company and asked.
I'm gonna send you both some Worcester sauce, right? You put that on your grilled cheese. You can thank me later.
You can get that here.
You can? Oh, you just can't get it because you don't know how to ask for it.
What?
No,
Liam Perrins?
Oh
man, I put that shit on.
That's
everything.
right.
Yeah, Liam Perrins, 18 months in barrel. It's fantastic stuff.
Polly, I wanted to talk to you. What is your go-to vermouth?
Oh, martini. I know that sounds boring, but like I've tried a number of them, and yeah, just classic martini brand, dry vermouth, white dry vermouth. Yeah.
And on to the final round.
I need a red vermouth or sweet vermouth.
Mainly known as the setting for the original UK version of the hit TV show The Office, and not a lot else really. I guess suicide rates must be quite high, since the only place this can boast of is having the largest trading estate in a single private ownership in Europe, with well over 17,000 jobs in 400 businesses. So yeah, I guess it's about the suicide rates. But in your final phone call to your loved ones before you took a dive from one of its many unsightly rooftops, how would you pronounce the name of this town?
Slough.
Slow.
It is not slow, and it is not sluch.
Slough.
And Polydub coming in. It is indeed Slough.
I was way ahead of him on that one.
You were for a little while. You really were. That is our game of Can Americans Pronounce It? The independent adjudicators are in. It is Sinatra Says with 3 points, but Polydub sailing ahead through the boroughs with 5 whole points, putting him in even footing for season 2 of the Monday game. Sinatra Says with 3, Polly with 3, to chat with 1, and 0 for the guests.
Woo! You know why that happened, right? It's in the genes, man. My forebears from Yorkshire, they helped me out.
It's Yorkshire. I think it's because I made the otter so big in this that your brain got bigger, and therefore it's not shenanigans. I
used to like to know that my forebears came from Yorkshire until one day I was on a stream with Megan and Alex, and I was like, so they're like, from Yorkshire. Jesus Christ, that's a town of fucking broke people, immigrants, and meth heads. Fuck, no one wants to go there. I was like, oh.
I'm from there.
And then I realized, oh yeah, all Brits hate Brits from other places that aren't exactly where they're from. And then I was like, yeah.
Well, excellent job there, Polly. You did quite well.
Well, thank
on
you.
That one, mate. Yeah. Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of here?
That is an interesting game, I got to say, because it's like we all speak English, but yet you're asking us to pronounce English words, and we're just like, ah.
I think Sinatra actually gave that as an answer at one point.
It's got an unexpected twist on it. You know what I mean?
Because I think I look at slough, and I knew at least one of you was going to go slough. This is like cough. It's spelled the same way as cough.
Yeah, it's sluch.
Sluch.
Yeah.
My butterballs threw $1 saying, fuck it. The best way to determine if a cranberry is ripe is to see if they can bounce. Now that's knowledge.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, that is pretty good. People in the chat, if you've got any questions for myself, the winner of the game, Polydub, Sinatra says, or Sluch, then whack them in the chat and we'll answer a couple before we get out of here. Sinatra, you got anything for us?
Yes, I do. Got a video going up on the second channel right now.
Excellente. Death itself says, why do the British say stuff weirdly? Actually, we don't. It's you say stuff weirdly. This is the way it's meant to be said, I guess. We spell stuff weirdly.
Well, you pronounce stuff weirdly, too.
Freemasons run the country!
Name 6 things that I pronounce weirdly.
Aluminum. Controversy.
But you say aluminum.
Yeah, you say aluminium.
Okay, now I'll give you that. That is because, that is, the correct way is aluminum. You are right.
6th.
6th.
Whoa, stop!
You should have named it Can Americans with Limited Worldview Pronounce It?
It's a bit wordy, Gamer Levine. I'll work on that if ever we play it again. Thank you very much for the 8. Go ahead and grab that, dude.
Oh, curious alcohol. God.
Butter my butterballs with $1. Stove top stuffing sells around 60 million boxes of stuffing around Thanksgiving each year. You go ahead. Say stovetop stuffing.
Stovetop stuffing.
Stovetop stuffing.
Sells.
Stovetop stuffing.
Stovetop stuffing sells.
Stovetop stuffing sells 5 times fast.
Stovetop stuffing sells. Stovetop stuffing sells. Stovetop stuffing sells. Stovetop stuffing sells.
But you can't say
I noticed
slough.
you got slower and slower as it went on.
You got slower and slower.
Hey, just like with a woman, slow and steady gets a slap.
Yeah,
butter my butterballs for $1. The smell of pumpkin pie can be used as an aphrodisiac for men. I believe it.
Yeah, that seems real.
And curious alcoholic for 420. Why do Brits pronounce shit like they're passing out from a stroke?
It's a fair question.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, you say controversy.
Controversy.
I've heard controversy said many a times.
You know, I've said both. It depends on how it's being used, I guess. Controversial, you know. I might say.
6th.
Okay, that's all right. That's 3.
Flavor. I can hear the U in it when you say
spelling. Shut the fuck up.
I can hear the U when you say it.
Say it, Drunkle.
Flavor.
You hear it?
Polly, if you say yes, I'm taking a point off me.
Let's say color.
No.
You can hear the U in there, dude.
There's no U in team. Right, fine. Mark Smart says, do you recognise the bodies in the water? I do not recognise the bodies in the water. Either one said, big boob Asians. Sorry, you got the little... Sorry, you got, you don't like the little boobed Asians. I did see some big boob Asians today. They were pretty sizable. At one point, I was like, why's she got her knees out? Oh. And Molly Okami says, what's a movie you really like that your friends can't believe you like? That's a good question. This involves having friends.
What's a
so
what your friends can't believe you like?
A movie, a film that you really like that your friends can't believe you like.
That is a good question.
I got Sucker Punch.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
Yeah, but very hot girl doing really cool martial arts shit. Big guns.
Wasn't she?
Oh, God. God damn it. I forgot about that one. It's running out of funny names for the 420. He says, would you fuck Bailey J, giving or receiving? Question to all three. Bailey, do you know Bailey J?
Yes and no.
Bailey J. Oh, it's a woman? Well, that's a good start.
It's not, though.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, okay. No. No. So having a dick is a big turn off for me. User unknown throws $1 saying, why did Americans take the U out of British English? Because fuck you. That's why. Whee! Just like we don't pronounce the T in most of our words because we drank it. No, I'm running out of funny names now. I've never heard of Bailey J. And you also, the problem, giving or receiving was a bit of a red flag to me as well, right?
Drunkle, say schedule.
Schedule.
Okay.
Were you expecting me to say schedule?
No, you said it just as weirdly as I thought you would.
You said it exactly the same way.
No, it's schedule.
I said schedule.
Yeah, you're saying schedule.
No, I'm not saying schedule. I'm saying schedule.
He's saying schedule.
You're making shit up, and you know you're making shit up. I'm going to set Kaiju Polly on you.
Bring it on,
Nobody wants that, goddammit.
Even Polly doesn't want it. Well, that is it then, guys. This show is over, but if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go swallowing your AirPods just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ASD, 4:30 Central, 5:30am on Christmas Island with news, games and banter that will make you literally die. I once again will not be heading over to twitch.tv/drunkenplays for some epic gameage because my throat wants me to die. But if you're going to be over there anyway, make sure to check out Sinatra_says, even though he's can't hear proper English. And if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't sip from the forbidden alcohol river.
Whore river.